The NFL Today on CBS Sports is presented by Ram Trucks, built to serve.
And welcome back to the NFL Today. And now Amazon takes you out to the sights and sounds of the game between the Patriots and the Bills. Let's take you out to Orchard Park with our announcers, Ian Eagle, Charles Davis, and Evan Washburn.
JB, first day of November here in Western New York. There is rain, high winds, Buffalo in the fall. Bills quarterback Josh Allen continues to take a major step forward in year 3 of his young career. And how does Cam Newton respond after getting benched last week in a blowout loss to San Francisco? It's a division that's been thoroughly dominated by the Patriots for nearly 20 years. Now, New England is looking up in the standings. Welcome to the broadcast booth, everybody. Ian Eagle, Charles Davis, Evan Washburn will join us momentarily. Charles, not to over-dramatize things by any stretch, but could this be the passing of the torch in the AFC East? The Bills certainly believe it's their time. They have a chance to move to 6-2 on the season. They haven't won a division title since 1995, but they like their offensive firepower, certainly in the passing game.
And they should, because they've got plenty of it. And if they're going to pass the torch, they're going to do it by passing the ball. Stephon Diggs, their big deep threat. Cole Beasley, he works underneath. But together, tremendous targets for their young quarterback, Josh Allen. So if they want to play long ball, he can do it. If he wants to throw it underneath, he can get it done that way. Both of these guys also yards after the catch, which is significant. And for Josh Allen, being able to throw the long ball is a big part of who he is because of his arm. But he's learning in these recent weeks. He's got to be patient sometimes and just execute the offense because of the defenses.
There has been a drop-off offensively, though. Compare the first 4 games for Buffalo, averaging over 30 points, nearly 410 yards per game. Last 3, 17 points and 332 yards of offense. That includes the win last week over the Jets. Time to get more on the defense, dealing with the elements today, the players, and our own Evan Washburn.
Yeah, Ian, that's putting it lightly. But defensively for the Bills, they've admitted that they're still searching for their identity, and that's a surprise to some based off of how good they were a year ago. But it's important to note personnel changes and a run of key injuries across that defense have created growing pains. But guys are coming off their best performance of the season. Second half against the Jets, holding the Jets to 4 total yards. They called it a momentum builder. But again, injuries, a storyline without Micah Hyde or Josh Norman for this one due to injuries. Fellas?
All right, Evan, let's shift it over to New England Patriots. They are dealing with completely unfamiliar territory right now. First 3-game losing streak since 2002. Have to go back to 2001. First time they've been 2 games under 500. They won the Super Bowl that year with Tom Brady. Lost by 27 points last week to San Francisco. Biggest home defeat since 1998. And only 3 total passing touchdowns through the first 6 games. How do we evaluate where Cam Newton is right now, CD?
Well, they're still going through that process with him, but we were fooled early, quote unquote, because it looked like he acclimated quite well in the first few ball games. But recently, the struggles have begun. And let's take a look at early in the season, Cam Newton throwing the football. Second game of the year at Seattle. This is what you're looking for. Beautiful pass, beautiful touch, perfectly placed. Then the struggles have occurred. Last week against San Francisco in New England, he doesn't even see Fred Warner running the route in front of his receiver, Jacoby Myers. What I suspect we'll see more of today, the run game. Cam Newton being physical, running the ball.
They are missing some key players, though. Julian Edelman placed on IR. N'Keal Harry out with a concussion. And Stephon Gilmore injured during practice this week. He is inactive. Time for us to do Project Smarter, presented by the Home Depot.
And the New England Patriots have one of the smarter players in the league, one of the better leaders in Devin McCourty. He'll have to take an active role in this one today to try and get New England going. And for Buffalo, they want to get Devin Singletary going in the running game. This guy could be lightning out in the open field. Our keys to the day for the Buffalo Bills, this is a huge chance for them to make not just a stand, but a statement in the AFC East. For the New England Patriots, they need Super Cam to return for them today.
It is the Patriots and the Bills here from Orchard Park. Buffalo has not beaten the Pats at home since 2011. Countdown to kickoff continues. The NFL on CBS. Week 8 of the NFL, we join you from Bills Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Today, the Patriots and the Bills, the opening kick is coming up.